So I just finished Awkward, and this week's episode was called Girls Rule. And I have to be honest in just saying that this was by far like one of the best episodes of Awkward I have ever seen. Like, I really just enjoyed this week's episode. Yeah, so let's jump into it. So this week it was Maddy's birthday, and it's his big 18th birthday. And, you know, Jenna, they're at school, whatever, and Jenna has like a little like hostess cupcake for him with a little candle, and she's like, you know, happy birthday. And then you know, they walk past this room, and Gabby's in there with her girls, and she's got like this big like cupcake tower of homemade cupcakes that she made for Maddy, and like several of them have candles on them, and they're just like singing happy birthday or whatever. So obviously Gabby is pretty much like outdoing Jenna, so to speak. And you know, we can all see that that's what's going on. So yeah, so basically after that, Gabby like invites Jenna to come over to the house because she's throwing a surprise party or whatever for Maddy in honor of his birthday, and you know, she wants Jenna to come through and hang out or whatever and have fun. So Jenna's like, yeah, I'll come to the party, you know. Well, at first she kind of didn't want to because, you know, she thought that Gabby was like trying to do her off, you know, like show her up type of thing. And she didn't really want to be involved, but Tamara was like, you know, you should go to the party so that you can like one-up her and, you know, let her know who's boss, so to speak, with the whole Maddy situation. So Jenna's like, alright, cool, you know, I'll go to the party. So she tells her that she's going to go to the party. She tells Gabby that she's going to go to the party. And then Gabby's like, oh, well, you know what? Why don't you, you know, come over before the party and help us set up and everything and just get ready for Maddy to come over. You know him best. You've been with him. You know, you're his ex-girlfriend. You're his friend. Da, 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 da. So Jenna's like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll come over and help set up. So meanwhile, Jake takes Maddy to like a strip club or whatever. It's his 18th birthday. So he wants to go ahead and just kind of experience that whole stripper life type of thing. And on the flip side of that, Sadie is also like competing with Tamara in this episode with the whole cheerleading squad thing. They're still battling it out from last week's episode from the bday dance. And the girls, like Sadie's like trying to one-up Tamara with the cheers. They're both trying to make sure that their cheer gets heard or whatever. Yeah, so they're like competing against each other with their cheers. So that's going on. And then yeah, so Maddy and Jake are like at the strip club or whatever. They're eating chicken wings and they're getting wasted. You know, it's Maddy's first time going out. He's 18, you know. Actually, I don't think they were they alcoholic drinks? That's interesting because they're under 21. I just thought of that. So anyway, I don't know. They were obviously drunk, so they must have had some type of alcohol in the drinks. I don't know. Question mark MTV. Was there drinks in those drinks that they were drinking? I don't know. So anyway, another thing that Maddy, you know, like tells Jake is that he, you know, with him turning 18, you know, they're like discussing things that they can do now that they're 18. And he's like, one of the things that, you know, I did was I wanted to find out who my birth parents were. So I signed, you know, forms to find out who they are, and it's supposed to be coming in the mail this week. So Jake is like, oh yeah, you know, that's cool, man. You know, they're drunk and they're guys, so whatever. So anyway, Gabby's like at the party with Jenna, and Jenna's, you know, helping out or whatever, and they're like talking about like what music they should play, what music Maddy likes, da 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 da. Then they get to like the food display, and Jenna's like trying to have like a little, you know how she does her little dialogue, and she's like trying to figure out if she wants to help Gabby or not, as far as, you know, letting her know certain things that Maddy likes and certain things that he doesn't like. So she goes ahead and she lets her know, like, you know, Gabby's like about to serve him like a big old thing of hummus, and Jenna's like, oh, you know, Maddy doesn't like hummus, he likes guacamole. He also likes tequila. He likes this. He likes that. And they were doing a lot of underage drinking in this episode. I'll tell you that. So yeah, Gabby's like, thank you, for helping out. She's like freaking out because at this point, Maddy and Jake are like really drunk at the strip club, and Jake's like, oh, I don't think we can come to the party because, I'm really wasted. So Jenna goes ahead, texts Tamara. She's like, hey, get the boys, bring them over to the party, yada, yada, yada. So Tamara and Sadie go over there to try to get the boys to go to the party. And even though they're fighting, they kind of, come together and they're like, let's, Maddie's their boy. So they want to make sure he's at the party and he has a good birthday. So they come together and they try to get into the strip club, but they can't get in because there's no women, men only. So they decide to do like this little amateur thing in order for them to be able to get in. So they get in that way, and they're on stage doing their little cheer. What was it? Something for the day. Today was a good day. It was something. It was some kind of wacky cheer. So they do the chair, whatever, and then they tell the boys, they're like, come on, let's go to the party. Gabby's throwing you a surprise party. So the boys are like, so they get up, they all go to the party. And then, like, before they get to the party, Jenna and Gabby, like, have this moment where they're just kind of like, Jenna pretty much realizes that Gabby's like a cool chick and that she's not out to get her, she's not competing or whatever with her for Maddy. She's just a genuine nice person. So Jenna pretty much decides right then and there that Gabby's her girl, that's going to be her friend, and that they're just cool. And then later on in the episode, you see them kind of bond even more because at this point, Jenna thinks that she got into Lockhart, which is a college, and because she got the little big envelope, she just thought she got in or whatever. And Gabby's like, oh, congratulations, like genuinely, like, honestly, Gabby seems like a cool chick. She seemed a little uptight the last couple of episodes, not gonna lie, but we're starting to see her like develop more as a character, basically, and she's kind of warming up to us as an audience, so she's a little bit more enjoyable. I like her, she's cool with me, so Jenna likes her too. So yeah, so there's also like this little part where like Sadie and Tamara kind of click, once they get to the party, whatever. But we know Sadie and Tamara will never be friends. Yeah, so then the big thing at the end of the episode was that Tamara goes home. Tamara, why do I keep calling it Tamara? Jenna goes home and she opens up the envelope or whatever, and she's with her mom. So Jenna's like with her mom or whatever, and she's like, yeah, open it up. So her mom opens it up. She's like, oh, I got in. I can't believe I got in. And Jenna's like, what? What do you mean you got in? And then her mom's like, I applied. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell your dad. I just wanted something to do. You're going to be going away at college, and, I just wanted to be able to do something on my own. And so basically her mom got into the Lockhart school and not Jenna. So after this, Jenna's like obviously furious with her mom. She's pissed off. And then she goes into her little room or whatever. She's got like chocolates, and she's being a girl, and she's having her little downtime moment where she's just kind of down and out. And then in walks Matty. And Maddy's like, saying like how thankful he was to Jenna because he knows that she helped with the party, even though Jenna told him at the party that it was all Gabby, but Maddy knew it was her. So he's like, thanking her for that, and then he goes into how he's got this envelope with the names of his birth parents, and how he doesn't want to be alone when he opens it. Now, we all know at this point that Maddy is like stupid drunk because he's been drinking like tequila and whatever that stuff was at the strip club that we don't really know what it was, but he's been drinking and all that. So I open up the envelope, and Maddie's mom doesn't want, you know, him to find out who she is. And then he learns like his last name. I forgot what it was. It's something with a D. And he's like, I could have been Maddy such and such, or maybe not even Maddy at all. And then he starts getting all like sappy, and he starts trying to kiss on Jenna, and you know, Jenna kisses him back. Obviously, she's been waiting on Maddy all this time. And then Jenna stops him because she's like, you know, I can't do that to a friend, realizing that Gabby really is genuinely a friend. So, you know, she pretty much stops him, and that's pretty much it. So next week, we pretty much see that, you know, Gabby and Jenna are getting closer or whatever. And, you know, Jenna's starting to feel guilty about the kiss with Maddy. So she tries to go ahead and, you know, she really wants to tell him what's up with that. She really wants to tell Gabby what's up with that. So, yeah, it's a really interesting episode. Like I said, it's probably my favorite episode I think I've ever seen from Awkward. Like, I just loved it. It was just a good episode. So, let me know what you guys thought about this week's episode. Leave your comments below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.